Yeah, hey everybody, this is Benny, and this is a final on the Charlie Mack appreciation group build, maybe. Wasn't really a group build, it was just an appreciation build for the big man. Um, I gotta tell you, this is one aggravating ass kit, and it's a AMT, and in the AMT hit or miss category, I would give it somewhere between them, but leaning more towards a miss, and I'll show you why. Um, it's regular AMT. Some things don't fit. Some things aren't there that are supposed to be there, and I don't know, just kind of a pain in the ass altogether. But there it is, the final on the Charlie Mack appreciation build. So let's give it a spin on my makeshift spinner. It's got some good decals though. I do like the decals that come with the kit, so I don't have any fault there. Windows fit nice. They're flush up against the panels. There's no gaps in the windows. I did use the tinted windows on all of them, and I wish they were tinted smoke color instead of blue, but that's okay. I did use a little green gremlin right here and a bumper sticker. My other car is another gremlin. I did some Ushi powder on these. That came out okay. Brightened up the tail lights by gluing some aluminum foil shiny side out. Because a lot of times if you paint the back of them silver and then glue it, it blobs up. So this way I was able to keep them like they were. I did use the dragster tires on it. I made my own exhaust system. What the hell is that? Oh, that's just a distortion in the glass. I was looking through that rear quarter window. Ushi powdered door handles and locks. And let's see. The scoop came out of a Challenger TA kit. And we stop right here as one of the misses. The hood doesn't fit. The hood fits good until you put that front grill cap on, and then it spreads it out, and then the hood doesn't fit. Either hood. This was the hood with the scoop on it. I cut the scoop off of it and put the TA scoop on. And tried the stock hood. It doesn't fit either. So there you go. I put the tack on the outside. Doesn't have any wires because the wires go through the stand. So there you go. The stripe is dark eggplant craft paint. I was going to use the 5 spokes. Yeah. I was going to use the 5 spokes on it, but when it got flung off the bench, they broke. They have easily breakable, I guess, tabs on the back of the wheels that you put the axles in. Oh, that's another miss. It's got an axle through the block, which we didn't do. I'll show you how I did that. It's about 99.9% finish. You see there's no reflection in the mirror. I just put those mirrors on. The kit doesn't come with mirrors. Those came out of a... where did they come out of? I think they came out of the Roadrunner kit. And yeah, that 74 Roadrunner kit. Or some Chrysler kit, some AMT Chrysler kit I had that the mirrors just don't look Chrysler enough, so I didn't use them. The interior I painted blue, deep Prussian blue, kind of simulate denim. I showed you the interior already. I put the embossing powder on the floor. Exhaust tips are aluminum tube. another miss is you see how the wheels fit. The wheels are far back in the wheel wells. Well, the body really doesn't fit the floor pan just right. It slides back and forth, so if you're not watching it when you put the body on the floor pan and glue it, if you're not paying attention, it could be either in front, in middle, or anywhere in that wheel well. And I glued it once, right in the middle, it popped off, and I was already aggravated with this damn kit. And when I glued it back together, I wasn't really looking. So that's how that came about. The front end fits pretty good. Let's see if we can... Hey, Moon, stay off my shelves. You leak. Let's see, let me take that hood off. See, there's a little Gremlin decal on the hood. I used the black one just because I wanted a ghost Gremlin on it. Moon. No, you don't. There's the matte green on it, the motor, and the wires, the spark plug wires. Let me raise this up some. Don't you jump up here. There we go. Square it off. We'll put your ass inside. The battery is a four cap battery, which is odd. The battery, they want you, there's no place to put it, and they want you to glue it to the radiator support, which is ignorant. So I made a battery tray for it, and just out of, we're going inside in a minute, out of, not sheet styrene, but a for sale sign that you can pick up for like 99 cents. And it makes good pieces like that. That firewall is also the for sale sign. You see that little white dot? That's where my master cylinder was going to go until I dropped it on the floor, and I have no idea where it is. So, alternator has a bracket on it because it's a floating alternator. It's also a floating power steering pump, and there's what are you looking at? There's nowhere to there's really no way to make a bracket for the power steering pump, nowhere to put it, because the focus back on that motor, because the distributor's in the way, and the top radiator hose is not bent right, so I made one out of a piece of hose. Hold on a second. Alright, let me back in focus. Stupid ass phone. There's no radiator cap, but there's radiator on both sides of the support, so I guess there's a little trade-off. I was going to use, before I found the exhaust manifolds, I put the headers together and cut them out, because you can't use spark plug openings with the headers because they have a solid base on them. So I cut them out, I painted them, I rusted them, put them on, put the motor in, and you can't use the damn headers because they scrape the ground. They actually pop the front wheels off the ground. So I was going to do it without one of the exhaust manifolds, and I'll be damned if I didn't find it. Found the exhaust manifold. Hold on, Moon, we're going in a minute. So it's got both exhaust manifolds on it. So let me see if I could raise it back up and tip it over. I'm going to get a shot of the interior. Now my finger's going to be in the way. I got to be careful with this thing. There we go. I did use a mini console and a shifter. Chrome trim on the door panels. I use a Ushi powder across the armrest and on the window cranks. I drilled out the holes in the steering wheel. You ain't gonna be able to see that. And let's see, take a look at the underside. No, I'm not gonna lay it down because it'll pop that mirror off. I use dirt, real dirt, for the dirt underneath it. And that is a Sauter exhaust system. But the mufflers that came off of the Challenger TA. Alright, let me focus this damn thing again. Alright. Yeah, mufflers came off the Challenger TA. I drilled them out, put some sleeves on them so the Sauter has a place to sit. The shocks disappeared in the melee, so I had to make some shocks out of the axle rod that came with the kit and some tubing. I gotta fix this one, but you know what? I ain't worried about it. This is the last kit I'm putting together in the old shed. Hold on. No! Damn it! I'm gonna lock that door. So this is the last kit I'm putting together in the old shed. I'll be moving everything to the new one, so... I forgot to put that damn oil filter on it. I'll be damned. What I did with the axles, I don't know if you can see down there, I cut the axles just long enough to go in a hole and then put a piece of aluminum tubing over the axles and held them in like that. It still looks kind of goofy, but it doesn't go through the block, which I hate. So, I guess that's all we got on this thing, huh? Put the hood back on. Glad it's over. Glad I'm out of that old shed. Because it's just aggravating building stuff in there. Let's drop you down some without screwing up my mount. And give it another spin. Camera. Alright, so there you have it. The Charlie Mack appreciation build. The angry little gremlin that really angered me. No. So, this is Benny at the Football Model Yard, about to put Moon on the floor again. We're going inside, Moon. Oh, God damn it. Come here. Out. I say this has been a Football Model Yard. Thanks for watching. And we'll see you next time in the new shed. Hey? We're going in a minute. In the meantime, we got Memorial Day coming up. Remember what it's for. And do something cool for a veteran. Thanks for watching, y'all. We'll see you.